As AI-driven cyber operations continue accelerating, the challenge is no longer just detecting the threats. The bigger challenge is governing autonomous cyber actions safe in regulated environments. I built this lightweight reference architecture called Aegis-Gate to explore how AI-assisted cyber defense workflows can integrate human approval, cryptographic authorization, and auditability into machine-speed security operations. The architecture is intentionally simplified. Security findings and telemetry are analyzed by AI decision support system. Recognized actions then pass through a governance boundary require human approval and cryptographic authorization before controlled enforcement is allowed. Finally, all actions are recorded into auditable evidence trail for operation assurance and compliance. Now let's look at the demo. Here we can see security finding samples from EDR, SIEM, and so on, ingested into the workflow. In this case, let's look into a GCS bucket policy violation. Public access has been granted to a folder which has financial information. The AI analyst layer, powered by Gemini, evaluate the severity, blast radius, governance implication, and recommend remediation actions. And importantly, the AI is not directly executing actions. It is operating as a decision support system with defined governance boundary. The AI recommendation including revoke public access, rotating credentials, audit service account, and also create ticket and review policy. High impact action are explicitly marked as require human approval. This is the core part of this demo architecture. In regulated environments such as banking or critical infrastructure, organizations cannot simply hand operation control to autonomous agents. Human approval remains required for high-impact actions that may affect production environment, customer system, or operation continuity. Once approved, the workflow generates a cryptographic authorization workload. The authorization payload is signed using Cloud KMS to provide crypto proof of authorization before enforcement actions are allowed. The signature includes authentication identity, approved action scope, timestamp, verification status. This creates a trusted operation boundary between AI recommendation and enforcement execution. In high assurance deployment, this is typically secured and anchored with enterprise trust anchor with Talos HSM and Cypher Trust key management system. The architecture is intentionally modular, so governance and trust boundary can remain consistent regardless of underlying AI or telemetry platform. Once after successful authorization, verification are controlled, enforcement actions are permitted. In this MVP demonstration, enforcement actions are scoped in dry run mode to reduce blast radius and maintain operation safety. This reflects how regulated organizations operationalize AI-assisted cyber defense. Last but not the least, once after successful authorization, workflow events are all captured in audit trail, including AI analysis, human approval, verification, as well as the enforcement. The goal is not blind automation. The goal is governed autonomy. As AI-driven cyber operations continue evolving towards machine-speed decision-making, governance, cryptographic trust, and auditability become foundational operational requirements. So the future involvement area may include richer telemetry correlation, agent identity governance, scope runtime privileges, and multi-agent orchestration. But regardless of the sophistication of AI, trusted authorization boundaries remain critical.